If you're already using Canva to create graphics, documents, or even websites for your business, there's a brand new feature you might not have explored yet, and it could open up some surprisingly helpful possibilities for your business. At their Canva Create event in April 2025, Canva launched something called Canva Code, which lets you build interactive tools and experiences right inside Canva, all by simply describing what you want in plain language. There's no need to learn a single line of code. You just tell Canva what you'd like it to build, and it handles the heavy lifting. You might be wondering, what on earth would I build with this? Honestly, it really comes down to what would make your business easier to run or give your audience something extra that sets you apart. You could create a pricing calculator to help prospective clients explore which of your packages might suit them best, or even a tool that lets them build a custom services package by answering a few quick questions. You could put together a process timeline to show people exactly what it's like to work with you from start to finish. If you do coaching or education, it's also a clever way to build simple tools or activities to keep your clients engaged and reinforce what you teach. Canva Code gives you a way to bring these ideas to life without needing a developer. To show you how this actually works, I'm going to walk you through creating a simple calculator that estimates how much your cluttered Canva account might be costing you each year. This is especially relevant for my business because I teach small business owners how to get their Canva accounts organized. It's one thing to think your Canva's a bit messy, but it's another to see that it might actually be costing you a lot of money and lost time every year. So this kind of calculator isn't just a neat tool, it's a way to put real numbers to the problem, which helps you see why taking the time to get organized pays off. From your Canva homepage, you'll see an option for Canva AI along the top or down the left-hand side. Click on that, then look for Code for Me. That's where you'll give Canva a detailed description of what you want to create. When you're writing your prompt, you'll want to think about two key areas, functionality and appearance. For functionality, you'll describe what you want the tool to do. In this case, I'm telling Canva to build a calculator that asks for 3 inputs: the average minutes someone spends searching in Canva on the days they use it, the number of days per week they use Canva, and their estimated hourly rate. Then I want it to do the math to calculate the total hours wasted in a year and the cost of that time. For appearance, I'll give Canva clear instructions about how it should look. That includes specifying the font style, the button color, the text color, and the background, all based on my brand palette. I'll also make sure to tell it exactly what I want the button to say and how I'd like the results to be displayed. Being specific here is important because Canva is following your instructions exactly. The clearer you are about both what the tool needs to do and how you want it to look, the better the result. Once I finish adding my prompt into Canva Code and ask it to generate, Canva will process it and then display my interactive calculator on the screen. From there, I can walk through how it works by entering some example data. For instance, I might type in that I spend 15 minutes searching for files in Canva on the days I use it, that I'm in there about 4 days a week, and that my time is worth $75 an hour. Then I'll hit the calculate button and see what that totals up to over the course of a year. It's usually enough to make anyone want to rethink their folder chaos, or at the very least, start eyeing my Clean Up My Canva course to get things back under control. After seeing this first version, I might decide that I want the button text to be a little more specific and say calculate my Canva clutter cost instead. In Canva Code, it's as simple as typing a new instruction in the same chat, and it updates the calculator for me. I can keep tweaking like this, changing wording, colors, fonts, or the way the results are displayed until it feels exactly right. When I'm happy with how it looks and functions, I can click Use in a Design, and Canva will let me pick what type of design to place it in, whether that's a website, a presentation, a doc, or even a whiteboard. If I was to choose a website design, I could also choose to publish it as a Canva website or just create a public view link. Either way, Canva gives me a unique URL that I can share wherever I want. This value calculator is just one example of how you might use Canva Code in your business. You could create a pricing or quote calculator that helps clients explore different options before they ever reach out, or maybe a simple tool that lets them piece together a custom services package right on the page. Or you could set up a timeline that lays out your process step by step. Canva Code is very flexible for putting together these kinds of interactive experiences, but it's also worth keeping in mind that right now, this Code for Me feature is still very much a Canva-contained tool. At this time, you can't connect it to your email platform, store or collect data, or have it send results to your inbox. So it's not something you'd use for list building just yet. And while you can't export the underlying code at this stage, I'm hopeful that's something we'll see down the road as the feature continues to evolve. That said, if you're looking for a fresh way to educate, inform, or even gently nudge your audience, whether it's helping them see the value of working with you, guiding them through your process, or simply letting them explore their options in a more hands-on way, Canva Code makes it incredibly accessible. It's the kind of interactive element that used to require knowing how to code or hiring someone who did. Now you can build it yourself in a matter of minutes right inside Canva. If you haven't yet upgraded to Canva Pro, I encourage you to give it a try. Learn more about how to get a free 30-day trial of Canva Pro at brendacadman.com/pro.